mentioned that hostile environment. The series now shifts back home. You have that support. What's your message to Suns fans?
Don't count us out. It's a series for a reason. I don't think any road teams won so far. That doesn't have anything to do with us, but it's just a situation that it is.
Is it just me, or do the Phoenix Suns seem doomed? Like, the Phoenix Suns seem over, man. In game 1 of the first round of the playoffs, they're faced off against the Minnesota Timberwolves, which is the 3rd seed in the West this year, and the Phoenix Suns is respectfully the 6th seed. But they're not a regular 6th seed. The Phoenix Suns is not a regular 6th seed, man. They got a big 3 of Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal. We all expected this team to be a top 3 seeded team, but no, they fell short to the 6th seed. Kind of a disappointing year, if you ask me. They barely made it out of the play-in. Now, if they was in the play-in tournament, that's for sure like a devastating season, for a big 3. Like, I know it's the first season, but that's just too much talent on the roster to be losing that many games. Now, let's get into game 1, man. Game 1, KD had a decent game 1, dropping 31 points, 7 rebounds, had a single assist, didn't really pass the ball much, but he was very efficient. He shot 11 for 17 from the field. And Devin Booker did not, I wouldn't say Devin Booker had a terrible game, but he didn't really help KD out a lot. Only had 18 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, shot 31% from the field, shot 2 for 6 from the 3. Devin Booker could have played better. Like, we need Devin Booker to be better than Anthony Edwards if we want to win this series. Like, Devin Booker has to be the best player in this series. It's kind of like how I was saying with Anthony Davis, how Anthony Davis needs to take over for the Lakers. Devin Booker needs to take over for the Phoenix Suns. You cannot keep expecting 35-year-old Kevin Durant to be leading the way every game. You know what I'm saying? We need Devin Booker to be the most superior player if the Suns want to win. And he just didn't have a good game 1. Bradley Beal had 15 points. Very efficient, 60% from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3. Not the best from 3, but Bradley Beal didn't, I just don't know. Bradley Beal didn't like have a bad game 1. I just don't think he was involved enough game 1. Like, he just didn't know his spots on the floor. He could have definitely took at least 5 to 6 more shots. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. He just was more passive. I think the Phoenix Suns need to know their roles. Like, who is the point guard of the Phoenix Suns? I don't know. It's like some nights Devin Booker the point guard, some nights Bradley Beal the point guard. I think they really need to address that issue. They need to really sit down with those 2 guys and be like, hey, who wants to be the point guard? Who wants to be the 2 guard? Because I honestly think they should just run Bradley Beal at the point guard. Just let Bradley Beal run the offense. And Devin Booker and KD just need to, play around that. You know what I'm saying? I know at times it just seemed like KD be tucked away in the corner. KD just don't seem involved enough when he don't got the ball. KD need to do a little more off the ball. Another thing I want to point out about game 1 is Nurkic. Nurkic only had 4 rebounds. Like, you can't be doing that as our starting big man, man. Rudy Gobert is just easily outmatching Nurkic on the boards, just simply. The first game, Rudy Gobert had 16 rebounds to his 4. Like, that's unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? You playing 26 minutes. We need more from you, Nurkic. We need a lot more from you, Nurkic. You're a starting center. We traded Ayton away for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Suns need a lot more from Nurkic. You know what I'm saying? And on the Timberwolves side, they had a decent game 1. Like, they had a nice, well-rounded attack. Alexander Walker was playing amazing. Like, when I was watching the game, I'm like, man, I didn't know he can score like this. Like, they got a lot of scoring weapons on this team. Like, Alexander can get hot. He was hitting a lot of mid-ranges, a lot of nice buckets. You know what I'm saying? Getting a lot of buckets off the bench for them. And they also got the 6th man of the year in Naz Reid. We just see Naz Reid win the 6th man of the year over Malik Monk, which is kind of controversial. But Naz Reid is also another piece that they got off the bench that's, more firepower. And yeah, man, I just think game 1 they outscored them a lot. They got a lot of scoring from a lot of different people. Cat had 19, Rudy had 14, Edwards had 33, Reed had 12, Alexander had 18. Now, the Suns just couldn't match up in game 1. Now, let's get into game 2. So, now game 2 was just a lot worse if you're a Phoenix Suns fan. 20 points from Devin Booker, 14 points from Bradley Beal, and 18 points from Kevin Durant. We need more, man. You know what I'm saying? We just need a lot more, if you ask me. The score was only 93 to 105, so it wasn't like it was a blowout, man, again. And to be honest, like, you losing by, what, 12 points? It's not really a blowout, but, like, come on, man. We need more. You know what I'm saying? We need more, man. And Kevin Durant allowed Jaden McDaniels to outplay him. We all seen Anthony Edwards say, They got Kevin Durant, but we got Jaden McDaniels, and he showed that game. He had 25 points on Kevin Durant, and actually played amazing defense on KD. Like I said, only holding KD to 18 points. KD shot 40% from the field, so not the worst night from KD, but he definitely took KD off the game a little bit with his defense, with his length. Jaden McDaniels looked great that game, man. I ain't gonna lie. Karl-Anthony Towns wasn't, didn't have a crazy game, only shot 7 shots. That's what I'm saying. Like, Karl-Anthony Towns isn't even really playing that great, and the T-Wolves are cruising to victories. Like, this is very bad for the Phoenix Suns. Rudy Gobert had a good game too, 18 points, 9 rebounds. But Anthony Edwards was the main vocal point. Anthony Edwards had a terrible game. 3 for 12 from the field, 15 points. If he playing like that, man, you know what I'm saying? The Phoenix Suns got a chance, but they have to capitalize. How does Anthony Edwards have a bad game like that and you still lose the game? That just shows that the Phoenix Suns need to work on their defense. They need, like I said, they need, like this summer, they need to really look for a lockdown defender, because this defense is just, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? And it shows right there, And then on top of that, you allow Mike Conley to drop 18 points. Shooting 3 for 6 from the 3, shooting 7 for 13 from the field, man. Like, Mike Conley shouldn't be that efficient on us. Mike Conley should not be that efficient. Mike Conley is 36 years old. He should not be doing this to y'all, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the Phoenix Suns could probably use Mike Conley right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the Suns just need a distributor. I even seen Chandler Parsons get on, I think it was on Instagram, I seen it. It was a post basically saying, like, they should start Isaiah Thomas at the point guard and let Bradley Beal come off the bench. You know what I'm saying? So our structure and the offense for the Phoenix Suns could just be a little better. Like I said, right now, the Phoenix Suns just look like an AAU team. Not a lot of defense. Not a lot of physicality. Like I said, Anthony Edwards had an interview with Malika Andrews before the series, and he literally told Malika, like this season, they've been beating our ass. Because in the regular season, the Phoenix Suns was 0-3 against them. Like, the Phoenix Suns beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 3 times this season to Minnesota 0. So, like, they had a good regular season record against the T-Wolves, but now in the playoffs, it's like the other way around. The T-Wolves is ready. They're more physical. Minnesota is looking like the better team right now. And I ain't gonna lie, as a KD fan, I'm not liking this. I'm just not liking it. Game 3, we gonna need a lot more from Devin Booker. Like, Devin Booker gotta go off for 30. I at least need 30 from Devin Booker. I at least need 20 from Bradley Beal. And KD gonna do KD. You know what I'm saying? KD gonna do him. He gonna get 25, 27 a night. I'm not really worried about KD. It's about Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, our guards. We need our guards to be leading us the right way. Kevin Durant always had a point guard. He had Russell, he had Kyrie, he had Steph. But now when you ask, who is the point guard of the Phoenix Suns, like I said, they need to figure that out. And I think that this team can honestly still win this series. It's still only 0-2. And they're heading back to Phoenix on Friday, which is, tomorrow for me. But y'all be seeing this video on Friday, so today, you know what I'm saying, they will be at home. You know what I'm saying? They got 2 home games. So hopefully they can, if they can win both home games, this series is totally different. But like I said, if they let Minnesota still win at Phoenix, wrap this series up. Wrap it up. Like I said, the T-Wolves got Anthony Edwards, they got Karl-Anthony Towns, on top of all the depth they got. And they got the 6th man of the year in Naz Reid. I just like how Naz Reid play. He's like a point guard in a center body, bro. Like, he's so cold. He got the Euros in his bag. He got the jellies in his bag. He could cross you up. He could push it up the floor for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The T-Wolves has been really impressive. I'll admit that. I didn't think the T-Wolves would play this well. I didn't think Alexander Walker, Mike Conley, I didn't think guys like that would play this well in the playoffs. And they really been stepping up and, helping the Minnesota Timberwolves kind of crush the Suns, man. You know what I'm saying? The Suns just kind of look disgruntled right now. We seen Anthony Edwards talking smack to KD in game 1. And KD didn't really retaliate back yet, man. So we gonna need a big 3. We're gonna need a big game 3 from the Phoenix Suns Friday. You guys let me know down below in the comments how you feel about this series, how you think it's gonna go. Like I said, I still got Phoenix winning. I just think they need to turn things around in game 3. If they don't win game 3, it's over. I ain't gonna lie, it's over for them. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, do me a big favor, smash that like button, leave me a comment down below on what you want to see next. If you guys want to see our predictions for the West playoffs, you know what I'm saying, go tap on this video right here. I feel like you enjoy it. And this video right here is another video you can tap on and enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy those. I love you guys. Until next video, you dig.